In the aftermath of Hurricane Ida and impending impacts from Tropical Storm Nicholas, you may find yourself in need of some home repairs. But with so many options out there and then scammers looking to con you out of your money, it's important to make sure you've hired the right person to help you recover. Joining us now is Brad Hassert with the Louisiana Contractors Association to help guide us through this. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Brad.
Thank you so much for having us. We're hoping we can help some people avoid some trouble in their future.
Definitely. We know this is a big issue when we talk about storm recovery. So let's just start with the basics. You look at your home, it needs some repairs. What's the first step you should do to try to find a reputable contractor?
Well, we recommend that you hire, here at the licensing board, we recommend that you hire obviously a licensed contractor. That information is readily available to you either through a phone app that we have or on our website. They're both accessible by lacontractor.org. Obviously, the license ensures that we know who that individual is who's doing some work on your home. It gives hopefully some level of trust that they've tested and have some skills and are competent to do that type of work. The second thing that we recommend wholeheartedly is that you verify everyone's insurance. Not just saying, hand me the piece of paper and not follow through with it. Let's call that company and make sure that insurance is still in effect and it's still in force and they're licensed to do the type of work that they're doing. Insurance certificates are very easy to forge. Just if you can print anything on the computer, you can bring an insurance certificate. That's why we ask to verify. The one thing also that has come up very recently is there's no such thing as a temporary or emergency license. All licenses have been issued by the state. There's been no waiver of the state licensing laws. Those types of things in themselves, as well as just paying attention to your contract, making sure you have a contract is obviously a big portion of that as well. Let's not pay a lot of money up front. Let's not try to pay in cash. And let's certainly try to identify whoever it is that you're working with. It's very easy to make up a name and say that's the name of my company or that's my name, and then cash checks or just do cash payments. But we really don't know who those guys are. Try to get some kind of state formal ID from them. Ask them for a copy of their driver's license. Take a picture of their license plate. Do everything you can possibly do to protect yourself and that you're dealing with. Here at the board, we recognize that everyone's in a hurry to get back in their home, that they're under pressure, that they're under stress, that their living conditions aren't very good. Your home was probably your biggest purchase that you've ever made. It didn't happen overnight. It took a little while for that purchase to come through. Please be patient and then vet everybody that you're dealing with. Take that extra 30, 40 minutes and make sure that they are who they say they are, that they do have the proper insurances, that they do have the licenses, and make sure you have a contract that protects you.
All great advice there. And as you said, it might take an extra 30 or 40 minutes, but it's definitely worth the time. That is the thing. A lot of people are in a rush. Someone comes up to their home and they just want to move forward and hurry up and get the work done. Do you also suggest that people get multiple estimates?
We certainly do. We'd like everybody to get a minimum of 3 estimates and see if you can actually call on some of those people who have done some work. They've done work for and see how they feel about that process and how it went. The problem with a contractor is the vast majority of them are great guys and they do good work and they're really there to do the right thing. But it's really hard to differentiate between the licensed guy who's professional and competent and has good business ethics and the guy who just rolls in off the street and represents himself to be something that he's not. It's hard to tell the difference there. That's where it's important that we do our homework and we vet those contractors and we do a little bit of research to make sure everything's as they say it is.
And do you guys have on your website a list of reputable contractors?
We have a list of licensed contractors on our website. There's a section on our website called Contractor Search, and you can pick the parishes or the area that you'd like to search for companies that come from that area and the type of work that they do, and it'll list all of those folks in that area. Louisiana has about 28,000 licensed contractors. All of those are been vetted, and we know who they are, and we believe that they're capable of doing that work. Those are the ones that we can stand behind as much as possible. The unknowns to us are the unlicensed guys, or those who just chase the storms around it, and just really kind of prey on the situation of those who are emotional at this point.
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible. So thank you so much for this advice. Hopefully it saves a lot of people as they try to recover from this storm. Brad Hassert, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.